Hello folks, and welcome to another exciting episode of Ghana Grows Ejuma. I'm your girl Araba Kumsin, and as you know, Ghana Grows Ejuma is part of the Ghana Grows program, an initiative of MasterCard Foundation in partnership with Springboard Roadshow Foundation. Today we are back at Belle Farms, which is turning these simple lemongrass into this beautiful branded tea. We are going to unpack how she does it and also how she's creating value and how she is creating jobs through this venture. You don't want to miss it. But if you missed the first episode, here's a recap.
Meet Lindsay Boatemaa Adu, the visionary who saw a future in agriculture and Ghanaian wellness and took the bold initiative to venture into this industry.
When I was in SHS, I would go to school without having my menstrual cycle. Wow. So later I had to go to the hospital and the medications were getting too much for me to pay for. So I started drinking lemongrass out of just drinking normal lemongrass. And I noticed that it was coming and it's been consistent till date. So
basically you cured yourself?
Yes.
Wow.
With my own product.
Interesting, awesome.
I want Belle Farms to be a household name for anything tea, healthy products. When someone wants, oh, I want this product, oh, contact Belle Farms. I want it to be a household name. I'm also looking at also exporting my products after getting grounded in the Ghanaian market, also accessing the international market.
All right, hello and welcome to Ghana Grows Ejuma. Tell us your name and what you do here.
My name is Felix Tetena, and then I'm a tea scientist. So I sometimes come here to assist Belle Farms to prepare their product.
Interesting. Did you say you're a tea scientist? Interesting. This is the first time I'm hearing of a tea scientist. What does a tea scientist do?
Tea scientist goes into the chemical composition of teas and then how to convert raw materials of different plant materials into various kinds of teas. And then there are different types of teas in the world. We have the black tea, the green tea, the matcha tea, the the white tea, the puer tea. So there are different types of teas with different chemical compositions.
Interesting. I know one that's trending right now is the matcha tea, but we'll talk about that at a later. Today we're talking about the lemongrass and the different types of teas you produce here. So tell us about the different types of teas that Belle Farms produces.
Okay, Belle Farms produce lemongrass tea, the spearmint tea, and then the peppermint teas.
And what's the difference between each?
The difference between each depends on the phytochemicals present in the plants.
Wow, so let's start with the lemongrass.
The lemongrass contains flavonoids, alkaloids, total phenolic compounds, steroids, cardiac glycoside, triterpenoids, and then other compounds.
I'm sure my viewers and listeners are a bit confused, but all of these chemicals, what do they do?
They have their own special functions. Okay. But I'll talk about the flavonoids and then the total phenolic compounds. Okay. They are the main chemical compositions of teas that researchers goes into. Okay. So let me talk about the total phenolic compound, and then the flavonoids. They contain the catechins, and then the catechins are very essential components in tea. Let me say chemicals in tea that have specific and awesome functions. Okay. So we're talking about the epicatechin, the epigallocatechin, epigallocatechin.
Essentially, what do they do to the body?
It contains antioxidants that fight against free radicals in the body. Okay. And then also, these free radicals are compounds that causes oxidative stress in the human body.
So let's come to the process of transforming the leaves into the actual tea that we consume. Take us through the process.
All right. So in green tea preparation, this is green tea. Mm-hmm. So the processing stages are different compared to the type of teas you want to produce. So this is green tea. In green tea, the processes are harvesting. After harvesting, you wither. It's called withering in tea production. And then from withering, you go to the fixations. So the drying helps the product to lose a lot of moisture.
Right.
Yeah. And then after drying, the leaves become crispier so that it can be able to, or you'll be able to grind the leaves to get the particle size you are looking out for.
Right, I see. So you grind the leaves, and then what happens next?
The next stage is you bag it.
Okay.
You
That
bag the
ends
leaves.
it. That's how you package it. Interesting. So what kind of machines do you use here?
We have the drying machines here and then the grinding machines. And then they also have, we have the packaging machines here. Yeah.
I see. Interesting. So, a lot of young people are watching us, and some are reluctant to go into agriculture, because of all the things they've heard about agriculture. What would you say to a young person, having worked with people who are in the agri value chain, they're adding value to the crops that they produce? What would you say to young people who might be harboring some desire to go into agriculture but are still hesitant?
Okay, I'll advise them to read well, read extensively, and then the best thing I'll advise them is when they are in school or they are schooling, they should take whatever goes on in and out of the classrooms very serious. Yes, and then they should learn how to add value to their product post-harvest wise. And also, I would advise them to not go and then learn in school, but they should put what they learn into practice.
Okay. Hello, me Patrick saying.
Patrick.
Your friend saying.
Patrick, me the Rosemont.
Rosemont, and then put in our year or Belle Farms.
Patrick, me part of a production team.
Oh, okay. In the production team for no, then now we are putting here.
Patrick, ye production, lemongrass, and ye packaging now. The amount.
Nejuma we now we name dada na obesia wa ha.
Patrick, obesia wa.
Patrick. Obejuma no pa then putting now ye. Take us through a day, then I are.
Patrick say ye the lemongrass in the bar. Ye twitwa we no ne akọhoro ho kama ne ya babe roli ne ya de ahye we ne mu.
Okay.
Adetwe a na ya yam ne ya twa nti say tea.
Okay.
Ne ya package.
Oh, I see. Did you man ayo de?
Patrick.
Idea we feel say we free her obetumi wankasa obetumi aye.
Patrick.
Na emema na ema na omotena fie na omuni ejuma no den na obeka afa ejuma we ho ama omohwehwe ejuma nso omotena fie den na obetumi aka chom
Patrick pese me kan chom so omo ani nyedi na omo press om beye ejuma din na ejuma bia wonma e wa ketua pama obia.
That's it. Patrick your friend saying
me the Lucy
den ejuma potin na we wa ha.
Yeah, lemongrass tea.
Lemongrass tea. Anti wo oba de bia anopa den na wo ye.
Me ba anopa ye na me production manager.
Okay. Anti wo na wo supervise call for no.
Supervisor oba eba product me na me opinion.
Chechen there we potin, you say sua.
Me na ya me rolitis.
Okay.
Me lemongrass.
Okay.
And mint. Lemongrass.
Okay.
Tis ni nya me na me.
Ejuma we yet say bank ejuma na bibisa, but then motivate you now bad bia.
Oh. The entire me bad bia ni say me ni ji ejuma na me ye no.
Okay. Then we ni ji wo ejuma no ho pa.
Said I me ba ha no ma me nye ni je bebre.
Okay.
Me ba ha no ma me ba be ye ejuma. Ye ejuma na ye no. E ma ye ni ji nti na de bia me wo fie kra me ni ji ba me wo ejuma mo ha. E ya me ni ji.
Nti ha na obesua se na ye tia na onim ye dada.
Oh, Debbie. Aha na me besua yi.
Natural.
Me madam na kire me.
Sa.
Pacho.
Nti wo hwa ya ejuma wankasa wo free ha obetimi esomu na we pija.
Oh no me hwe de nyame be. Ba ejuma ni me ni ji.
Oni je ho pa. Den foto na de be ma mayo na mema na omo hwe osesi na omo page ma ye no.
Kakra me ka kire omo say. Omo form hu pep enhye ejuma. Omo nya ejuma omo form ma hondin ene omo nya samfa teachri. Essence wo ye ejuma ye bubu. Wo tifi a ebu obi eni. Wo be dem po na wedidi. Esu wo ye ejuma wo sabe kwa wano. Ama obi ntimi nya wo kasatia. Nti omo me omo nya na omo nya ejuma. Na ebe bo omo dachi.
And that's it.
At 17, my dad involved me in the family business. I noticed we had some irrigation issues, and I decided to not only help, but to innovate how to build a soil moisture sensor. My innovation won me a grant to scale up. Today, that innovation is growing into a thriving tech company, employing a diverse team and automating our family farm, transforming it into one of Ghana's leading pineapple suppliers. And now, Ghana's premier pineapple drink producer. Next, the world.
Take advantage of agribusiness through the Ghana Grows program. Ghana Grows, Hope Day.
Okay, let's talk about your staff. How many people do you employ in this venture?
So we have 3 ladies who man the production. So every product you see are done by women.
Okay.
And we also have, so in all we are about 8 people. Yeah.
Right. One thing I noticed about your tea box, the product, it's well branded, you know, it's very catchy. And I just wanted to find out from you, what must budding entrepreneurs look out for in terms of branding their products? You know, what should they be looking out for?
Branding isn't just about the logo. It's about what your product stands for, how you package your product. I'm very keen on how the products look and all that. So branding is very important, and because branding sells you out even when you, the business owner, it's not there. So as a business, we as business owners, we really have to be keen on branding, because branding tells our stories when we, the business owners, are not there. When this is on the shelf, it stands out. A customer would be willing to go closer to read more about the product. Right. That's the first line before the customer reads what's on it, before the customer even makes the decision to buy. So branding is the first step. We really have to be keen on branding.
I see. So I mean, what makes, you know, a potential customer choose your product as opposed to maybe another brand from the UK or China or Kenya, wherever, when it's sitting on a supermarket shelf?
Okay, one, I would say the quality.
Okay.
The quality, we make sure we don't compromise on the quality of our products. So whatever you are drinking it for, I always say it's a health product. It's something that you are drinking to balance something in your system. So one is production, how we produce it.
Right.
We also, secondly, to value for money. It's not expensive. Everyone can afford. The pack of this goes for 55 cedis.
Oh, wow.
And there's 25 tea bags in
Okay.
it. So, and also with the pricing, we also make sure that we price in a way that our competitors don't throw us off the market.
The message is clear. The future of agric industry in Ghana lies in value addition. Value addition creates the necessary skills like sorting and packaging, among others, which do not exist when we simply export our raw produce. And you know what it also does? It also ensures that we retain our profits rather than factories outside of this country gaining those profits. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Ghana Grows Ejuma. As you know, this show is part of the Ghana Grows program, an initiative of MasterCard Foundation in partnership with Springboard Roadshow Foundation. My name is Araba Kumsin. Listen, if you have an idea and you want help with developing it, you can reach out via text on *718 *50#, or you can call us on 0308 255 775. Remember, Ghana Grows, Hope Day.